Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday, April 16th, 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but do keep in mind, as always, it is general for the day for all 12 signs, so you know what to do. But we're going to begin and pull from the Kipper deck. I don't know why I was feeling drawn to pull from this specific deck. And then I think we're going to break down the day into 4 quarters. What do we have for Sunday? A little bit of a struggle, but I feel like it's a healthy Sunday, whether it's more so you're doing some healing, there's a focus on one if not multiple habits you're minimalizing or cutting out or have. The removal of something is feeling quite nice, and you're being reminded that there is a big adjustment and change on the horizon that is going to improve your life for the better, but it shouldn't hold you back from making other changes. Okay. But we have great fortune and change. Look at that. Beautiful. So I do feel like, again, there's a focus on change on a multitude of levels from the past, currently, and moving forward. I feel like Spirit's saying we are pushing you, and you need to be pushing yourself even more so throughout this day and moving forward to live your best life, to live your healthiest life, okay? And you know how that looks for you. So I feel like a level of honesty is being wrapped up into that. But I feel as if there's confirmation coming throughout this specific Sunday in regards to confirmation that something did get removed or changed, or you were on point with your manifestation. I feel like for some, you're being proven correct with your psychic abilities, or one in particular, your intuition, you name it. Sorry about the noise. It's just too hot here to close the window. Anyways, so hopefully we don't have too much disturbances, but I do feel like you might be dealing with certain background noise affected by energy. For some, your spirituality is taking a highlight, but change towards more fortune for yourself. Spirit's saying your wealth, your health is your wealth, but I feel as if it's a day where there's happy vibes, okay? There's fortunate vibes. You're being pushed to stop and look around and notice the things to be grateful for. For some, you're being pushed to stop and notice all of the physical items you have, whether it's at home, it could be your work situation, a sense of you having material wealth at this time and moving forward. I do feel like you're looking good, taking care of yourself, feeling yourself. We have the occupation card at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like it's a day where there's a focus on your life's work, okay? Your purpose, potentially on you putting effort towards something of importance for you, even if it's not your destiny. It could be. It's going to differ from case to case, but I feel like it's a day of successful completion, okay? It feels good to get that out of the way is what I'm hearing, but I feel like you shouldn't be viewing it in that sense or in that way. Let's do some shuffling and pull from the light seers to see what the day has in store. Let's break it down. The Three of Wands. So I feel like there's a reminder of, again, an upcoming change, feeling like they're highlighting it as a ship coming in for you, okay? Or a ship going out, or both. Interesting. The come and go is what I'm getting. Okay, the Two of Wands in reverse to begin. Let's pull all 4 and we'll further clarify each one. Okay, right from the top of the deck. I feel a busybody kind of vibe about this Sunday, but then very chill and minimalistic at other points. Okay, it could be split up for some, but what do we have for the Two of Wands in reverse? The Six of Wands, a victorious beginning to your day, or at least to wrap up the first quarter, but it feels like Spirit's pushing you to recognize how much you do have at hand. Again, that's meant to be appreciated, to feel grateful for, a sense of you having something you wished for once upon a time or wanted to manifest. And so Spirit's saying, well, when it comes to what you don't have, right, what's next? Okay, what else are we going to bring in? How are you going to go about simplistically, victoriously bringing that in for you, or removing that from your situation? A reminder in this first quarter of the day that you are in control. And I feel like you're going to accomplish one, if not multiple things in the first, to vaguely label it, in this first quarter. And it's going to feel like you are just on top of the world, that you're just that good, okay? I feel like you're being praised in the first quarter for being good at what you do, for being somebody who is meant to go places, okay? The Eight of Cups to move on. Yeah, look at this. I feel like you're watering something of importance in this first quarter, and it's changing for the better is what I'm getting. The Three of Pentacles, the attention, the praise, the compliments. For some, I feel like even a bit of negative energy coming towards you, negative comment or multiple. Anyways, that's a potential. But I do feel like you're doing a lot of speaking throughout this day. I feel like the second quarter, to make your way to wrap up the first half of the day, highlights the fact that you deserve to be in the spotlight when you so choose, or even when it's just more so destined or meant to be. I do feel like you're being noticed for somebody who walks away from what doesn't feel healthy, period. For being an individual at this point, for a lot drawn to the reading, where you don't hold yourself back from stepping away from that conversation, that friendship, that dating situation, that job, or that living situation when it feels unhealthy. But I do feel like at times you push yourself to hang on a little bit longer to what feels destined or just meant to be, or what will potentially improve due to trust in your intuition. So a huge focus in the second quarter on you being noticed as a very intuitive soul, somebody who just does what they please. Okay, so a very independent vibe about the second quarter as well. Moving on to the third quarter, the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups to further clarify. I do feel like the beginning and the continuation of the third quarter of the day highlights the fact that you have a lot of options and decisions to make, or one important one in particular, bear with me, in regards to an ideal situation for yourself. So I feel like for some, you're investing time and energy into acquiring the perfect job for yourself, perfect living situation. Could be looking at another type of investment, like say a car or something of the sort. I'm hearing a different mode of transportation. I do feel like you could be thinking about the perfect connection for you. Could be browsing online or thinking about all of the fish in the sea is what I'm hearing. But being aligned with the Two of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands, the third quarter highlights the fact that you will be victorious in when it comes to manifesting, acquiring, diving in a very Fool card vibe into whatever it is for you when the time is right. Remembering that if you've been without this perfect connection or situation, opportunity, investment, the space in between or just the delay, it may feel like purposeful. Okay, there's one if not multiple key benefits, okay, occurrences, realizations. It feels like if you had acquired whatever this is representing for you earlier, you wouldn't have made the right choice, okay? Or you wouldn't have, you didn't fully realize how this was meant to look for you, okay? You may have been, you might be pushed, excuse me, as I get a bit nervous, to realize that this was meant to come in after a certain change happened within your situation, okay, if not multiple, or after you changed in certain ways, okay, or in one particular way. Very wordy reading. The Lovers to wrap up the day. A focus on the fact that you are changing, you're growing, you're glowing at this time, okay, for the better. It feels like it's an ending to the day where people are noticing you for somebody who transforms, okay, efficiently, consistently. It feels like you are one to embrace change, but at other times you hold yourself back from making a change. And then when you finally embrace the fact that that's inevitable, things improve for you. Look at that, okay? Hearing self-growth. I feel the need to pull one for the middle of the spread, the Three of Cups, okay? It feels like your connection to one, if not multiple, soulmates of importance. And this could be a friend, an acquaintance, somebody you work with. It could be somebody you're dating, right? Or committed to. That's taking a highlight throughout this day. Why do you feel as if you blank out at times and then you come back to the moment and that felt purposeful, even though you can't really put your finger on as to why? I'm not really sure why that's coming out. So that might happen to you throughout this day, or you might reflect upon that happening in the past. Now, I do feel as if it's a day where you're being reminded through synchronicities, someone else's reading or multiple, or your own cards that you're pulling, through your intuition, your spirituality, feeling very connected to the spiritual realm, being reminded that the stars are aligning for you. If you look at the stars up there, that there's a lot of beauty to be acknowledged at this time. And with certain changes, adjustments moving forward, things are going to improve. They're saying greatly, okay? It's a day of magic, a day of hard work, a day of healing all the meanwhile, but a day to be noticed for somebody who's changing, whose life is changing, but things are going to improve again, even more so moving forward. There's great fortune on the horizon and certain changes to look forward to. As I see 1010, abundance to be acquired. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.